I'm going to show you how to upgrade the hard drives in the slim and the fat PlayStation 3s with an SSD drive. Hi guys, Retro Tech Ralph here. I'm in the middle of repairing some PS3s and I thought, well, because this one had a fault with it, with the hard drive. It's something wrong with the hard drive and it won't accept an update. So we're declaring it as it works, it was cleaned out, covered in crap. Looked like it had been like that for quite a while. And or was it like that? Yes, one of the sides it had been upon and there was obviously some sort of damp layer, but the hardware luckily was saved, but it seems like the disk drive is kaput. So what I'm going to do is I'm show you how to replace a standard physical hard drive, the small 2.5mm, which are both inside these, with an SSD drive. They are exactly the same size, so this is very, very easy to do to get faster gaming from a PS3. PS3 is absolutely brilliant lately because there's so many games you can do with them. You can hack them, you can do all sorts with them. PlayStation has completely given up all warranty with them, so you can do what you want. So let's start with this one. Now put this one aside because this is one of the videos that's upcoming, trying to repair that one anyway. So PlayStation 3, your hard drive is right there. So you want a small Phillips or posi-drive screwdriver, because right there is the part where your hard drive goes. So get something little pointed, open that flap, you're done. This blue screw here, you want to undo. This is rather a thin threaded blue screw, so it's going to take a little bit of going. It's not straight out and done. Tweezers, please. Yes, no, yes. So the screw is just there. You can put that back if you want. Put it inside, plastic cover, slide over, take off. I'm going to get them tweezers back again. This is your hard drive here on the front. Just bend this little metal bit round. It's just a handle to pull in the whole thing out. As simple as that. So that's that done with. All you do then is take your SSD drive, which they are exactly the same size. Your holes are in the right place. You've got 4 holes in the bottom, like this one. So your 4 holes there. Unscrew them, take out that, put in this, put back into your PlayStation, and then you're done. Very, very easy. But the thing with it now is, my experience with these is they need to be formatted. The PlayStation will need formatted. It will automatically detect that this is here. Format it. If you need an update, you need to get onto the PlayStation website, download the latest operating system. Well, not the operating, the update for the PlayStation 3. I think it's 4.81, maybe 4.83. I think they're almost finished doing stuff with them now anyway. So technically, it's just about gone. It's an old system. I mean, why would you carry on doing updates? But they still do, because sometimes Sony do nice things. So put it onto an SD card. There's plenty of videos out there telling you exactly what to do. Plug this into your USB on the front. Let it do its thing. I think there's a way around doing the actual, for the Slim, is press and hold the power button until it turns itself off, then let go, then press and hold the button until you hear the 2 beeps, and then let go, and then it will boot into almost a safe mode, and then you can put restore, update. There's an option on the screen for like 6 other options, so you can easily upgrade or install, format your SSD drive. So I'm going to put this one back in, which is as simple as pushing it straight in. Done, happy. I've obviously not swapped it, but there's only 4 screws on the bottom of this one. Put this in and then slide it sideways. Open that back up again. Put the screw in. A tiny bit fiddly, nothing major, it's going in nicely. This just secures that front panel and the hard drive to the chassis. And then you're done. That's the PS3 Slim. PS3 Fat, on the other hand, tiny bit different, but not much different. I mean, yes, nice cover on the top, everything's fine. This just wants a damn good clean. I'll strip this one down at a later date. Get onto its left-hand side, this panel here. See, this has never been opened. The warranty seals are still on this, so this is going to be fun. Dirty as anything, but this is not a cleaning video. The side there, just remove that. They're not hard in these, it's quite weird. So, yes, done, happy. That just slots back into there, and then you're done. Same again, blue screw. Put your screwdriver in. Put the right side screwdriver in, it'd be a good idea. So I need to change that one. I have this weird screwdriver here, which, there we go. I was an old screwdriver, which I put a big blob of hot glue on there. Very short to screw, this one. So that's there. Now, similar again, you pull this metal part up here, but instead of pulling up, you slide across, because it's connected over here, not at the bottom. So you slide it across, take out. Now, you will have noticed on the first one, well, on the Slim, that it's screwed in on the bottom. No, these ones now are screwed in on the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your SSDs will have the screw holes on the side as well as the bottom, so this will do both of them anyway. So this is a 60 gig, this is a backwards compatible one, which I've got 2 of, and I need to do something with. Not sure if they work or not, so that is for, like I said, another video. So all you do, unscrew the 4 on here, put in exactly the same, just a hell of a lot lighter. So that screws in place in the right bit, done, and pretending that you've put that into the case itself, you then get your PlayStation back. Make sure your little handle's up. Make sure it's that way around, so that this extra notch on the bottom here points downwards. Slide in place. It just pushes in there, and then you slide across. So now that's connected down here. Get your blue screw again. Put that one down if you would like. Blue screw and your dodgy screwdriver. Screw in place. Doesn't have to be massively tight, just make sure that it's on this side here, so it's that way around. Detach this cover when removing the hard drive. Yes, it's very, very easy. So, done. And that's it, that's for the fat. What my experience with replacing one of these years and years ago was, it didn't need anything. Everything was already flashed onto the actual PlayStation. It was just for storage. So I think the PS3 FATs don't fully need any operating system. If it does need an update, plug it in on the back, get it on the Wi-Fi, do what you want, get it updated. If you need to get the SD card, PlayStation Store, just search for PlayStation 3 update, you will find it directly from Sony, from the PlayStation Store. If you want to go to any dodgy websites, that's entirely up to you. I am not condoning, I'm not telling you what, where and how to do things, apart from how to change the hard drive in one of these. So it's as easy as that. So, done. I'll be replacing, testing at a later date this one with this, but I need to keep this out anyway for the videos for the 2 PS3 FATs. These 2 hard drives could have gone as well, so I don't know, but that definitely works, so that'll be for testing for all 3. There's one behind me as well, so we can faff about at a later date. This is quite cool because you've got the flap on the front for the SD card, and 4, this is the bit you need to notice, 4 USBs on the front, as well as the SD card reader. They have the CF card. It's quite cute, and most people break these off and kind of think, how do I take that off? Because the other one doesn't have one, but that's going off tangent. So, easy little repairs that you can do. That cleaning these things out are a little bit tricky, but not impossible, and a little bit of patience, and off you go. It's great. So thanks very much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. Follow me on social media. Please consider being a Patreon to help out my channel grow a little bit. Please, if you're just watching this, please subscribe if you're just not one of the people who aren't subscribed, should we say. So if you want to donate something to the channel, please get in touch, either email in the channel description, well, in the channel, dig into it and you'll find my email address, or comment below, I'll reply. Done. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye for now.